Hello, everybody. How are you guys? Hope you guys are doing good. You guys are, doing great. You guys are fine. You guys are happy. You guys, live life you want it to be. And yeah, let's start our presentation. So, I want to start by saying we are going to learn about cell theory. Okay, now let's begin. All organisms are made of cells. But where do cells come from? Sometimes you accidentally bite your lip or skin your knee. But in a matter of days, the wound heals. Is it magic, or is there another explanation? Every day, every hour, every second, one of the most important events is going on in your body. Cells are dividing. When cells divide, they make new cells. A single cell divides to make two cells, and these two cells then divide to make four cells, and so on. We call this process cell division and or cell reproduction. Now we move on to the next question. Why do cells divide? Cells divide for many reasons. For example, when you skin your knee, cells divide to replace old, dead, or damaged cells. Cells also divide so living things can grow. When organisms grow, it isn't because cells are getting larger. Organisms grow because cells are dividing to produce more and more cells. In human bodies, nearly 2 trillion cells divide each year. Now we go on to another example or question. How many cells are in your body? You and I began as a single cell, or what you would call an egg. By the time you are an adult, you will have trillions and trillions of cells. That number depends on the size of the person, but biologists put that number around 37 trillion cells. How do cells know when to divide? In cell division, the cell that is dividing is called the parent cell. The parent cell divides into two daughter cells, which is the name of a cell being born. The process then repeats in what is called the cell cycle. Cells regulate their division by communicating with each other using chemical signals from special proteins called silins. These signals act like switches to tell cells when to start dividing and later when to stop dividing. It is important for cells to divide so you can grow and so your cuts heal. It is important for cells to stop dividing at the right time. If a cell cannot stop dividing, then it is supposed to stop. This can lead to a disease called cancer. Some cells, like skin cells, are constantly dividing. We need to continuously make new skin cells to replace the skin cells we lost. Did you know that we lose about 30,000 to 40,000 dead skin cells every minute? That means we lose about or around 50 million cells a day. This is a lot for skin cells to replace. Making cell division in skin cells is so important. Otherwise, like nerve and brain cells, divide much less often. How cells divide? Depending on the type of cell, there are two ways cells divide: mitosis and meiosis. Each of these methods are cell divisions that has special characteristics. One of the key differences in mitosis is a single cell divided into two cells that are replicas of each other and have the same number of chromosomes. These type of cell divisions is good for basic growth, repair, and maintenance. In meiosis, a cell divides into four cells that have half the number of chromosomes. The reducing the number of chromosomes by half is important for sexual reproduction and provides generate or genetic diversity.
Next is what are cells made of? All cells essentially have the same composition. Water, being the most abundant material, making up over 70% of a cell. Inorganic ions, including sodium, potassium, magnesium, calcium, phosphate, fluoride, and bicarbonate. These all make up 1% of a cell. And third are carbon-containing organic molecules. These are the unique component of every cell. There are four types: carbohydrates, simple sugars like glucose that provide energy, lipids which store energy and make up cell membranes and are used for cell signaling, nucleic acid which contains DNA or RNA, proteins which execute the tasks in the cell. Thank you for watching.